Hey, you guys, welcome back to Naughty Love Movement. It's your girl, Nikki. And today, I'm bringing opportunities for advertisement on my channel. If anyone is interested, they can email us at naughtylove2020@gmail.com. Our prices are affordable and reasonable. And please reach out to us. We can start our videos with any commercials that you would like us to advertise. I look forward to hearing from you. I'm out. One. Good morning, Naughty Crew. Welcome back to my channel, Naughty Love Movement. It's your host, Naughty, bringing you the latest and trending topics. And I vlog my life. And I had a good weekend. I had an awesome weekend. I volunteered for Girls on the Run 5K. And we had the baby shower. It was so much fun. So much fun. Can't wait for the baby to come. And the couple, my little cousin seems happy. Oh, the bun said no more, y'all. The bun said no more. Not today. The bun said not today. How's everybody feeling? How's everybody doing? I hope you all are having a beautiful start to your day. I know I am with my lavender latte and oat milk. If you know, you know. Okay. Got a great show lined up for you guys. We're gonna get into some of the Diddy backlash reaction to his bullshit apology video. Okay, that was just for him. He's such a narc. He can't even help himself. We got Roger Bonds. We got Charlemagne the God giving him Donkey of the Day. We got Kelly Price chiming in. Everybody chiming in. It's a little scrappy, backtracking that. Yeah. It just goes to show how self-centered and selfish a lot of celebrities are, and the reason why they are all backtracking because they don't want to be associated. They don't want to be known as the woman beater. Mm-hmm. Play backtracking, but we're gonna get into it all. Also, we got Roger Bond speaking out on Piers Morgan, and we're gonna get into Cameron blacking out on CNN, the CNN commentator, because he was mad because she kept asking him about Diddy, and I kind of understand. Like, don't call me for an interview to talk about some other dude. All right, I gave you my answer. I don't. We gonna get into it all. We gonna get into Amber Rose calling herself supporting Trump, clout chaser. Amber Rose, that's playing another slut walk, okay? Like, stop getting on our nerves. Just do what you famous for. Playing another slut walk. All right, we got that and so much more. So please make sure you thumbs up in this video so we can get in the algorithm. Share my content. Leave comments for the replay game. Please leave comments. Let me know that you're watching the replay. I do respond. But all these things help me grow. It helps the channel to grow. And of course, absolutely, donations are definitely appreciated because don't nobody work for free, honey. Don't nobody work for free. Shout out to all my people. We're streaming from Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Shout out to all of y'all. Thank y'all for joining me. I'm going to go ahead and drop this intro to give people a chance to load up in the room. Please make sure you thumbs up this video. All right, you guys, we're going to dive right in. Up first, we got Charlemagne giving Diddy Donkey of the Day. I feel a little perplexed about this because it's like, Charlemagne, when you going to give yourself Donkey of the Day? Because I recall, thank you, Juby Buggin, for the super sticker. Love you, Booski. Love you. Long time. I recall when when the lawsuit dropped, Charlemagne was mum's the word. He ain't have nothing to say. He was scared. I'm giving Charlemagne Donkey of the Day for the biggest bootlicker in the industry. Okay, and let's talk about your lawsuit, Mr. Grapist, Chester. Let's talk about it. So I have a hard time with him handing Donkey of the Day to Diddy. All of a sudden, you grew your cojones, and now you want to speak out. Let's see what he got to say. Child, this bootlicker, I can't stand him. Oh, where we going for our source? Shout out to the Shade Room for capturing this footage. Here we go.
Donkey of the Day for Monday, May 20th goes to Sean Combs. Not just Sean Combs, but the Bad Boy as a staff, record label, and mother effing crew, because y'all been enabling this kind of behavior for a long time. And clearly, after watching this apology video, and I put apology in air quotes, y'all are still enabling him. But let's start from the beginning. On Friday afternoon, a video from 2016 was released to CNN.
Charlemagne, when the Cassie lawsuit dropped, it wasn't enabling by you acknowledging what that girl went through? See, the men, they got to see the footage for them to believe it. But they knew this mofo was like this. Everybody in the industry knew the mofo was like this. Hey, Carol, have a blessed day. Sending you peace and blessings, Queen. Thank you for listening. All right, come on. Come on. He hung.
And in the video, it shows Sean Combs viciously attacking and beating his then girlfriend, Cassie Ventura. When I saw that video, I was disgusted and disappointed. Like Diddy needed that beat. Like, I wish Cassie would have had a gun on her and would have shot him right there on the spot. That's my initial reaction, because that's how I always feel when I see situations like this. And then there's just like this weird sense of grief, because it is Diddy, right? Diddy is a hip hop hero. He's an ordinary person.
Did you feel that way, Jessica, when you was dragged on a radio station? That's why she got a lawsuit against you now, because you couldn't shut your mouth. Y'all check out that lawsuit. Tasha K dropped it first. You know, he pleaded down to Chester. He pleaded his way out of that situation. But once he became big, he used the platform that he's on to constantly with the allegations. And that's why Jessica brought the lawsuit against him and iHeartRadio. Sir, what makes you any different from the diddler? Because Diddy did the same thing to Cassie. He used his social media to taunt her. And the reason why he didn't say Cassie's name, Diddy, I'm talking about, in that apology video, because he's legally barred from saying Cassie's name. Y'all remember the acceptance speech in 2022 when he said, Cassie, thank you for getting me through the dark times. That's harassment. He used his social media to harass her. You're no different, you bootlicker. Come on, Donkey.
Who did extraordinary things. To sit here and act like the man wasn't a huge part of our upbringing is a damn lie. So there's this weird sense of grief. Like another one of our heroes has ruined their legacy, and it's their own fault because of poor choices? A lot of different emotions. But then yesterday, Sean Combs decided to apologize. Now, when I first watched that video, I said to myself, Negro, please. Okay, he's not sorry. He's sorry that video leaked. And he's sorry he got caught. See, up until that video being released,
I agree with him there. Okay, definitely. Diddy is sorry he got caught, because up until that point, he was denouncing and denying and saying it was all lies and a money grab. So in that aspect, I agree with him. Diddy did that he got caught. That apology was for him. He is embarrassed and humiliated, as he should be. As he should be. Child, come on, Charlemagne.
Sean Combs was denying everything. Sean Combs put out a press release. They put out a press release, him and his team, that said, for the last couple of weeks, I've sat silently and watched people try to assassinate my character, destroy my reputation and my legacy. Sickening allegations have been made against me by individuals looking for a quick payday. Let me be absolutely clear. I did not do any of the awful things being alleged. I will fight for my name, my family, and for the truth. His lawyer has been screaming since all these allegations have come out that this is a witch hunt. Diddy is innocent, and these people are looking for a quick payday. You let your son put out that weak record, pick a side, taunting the FBI.
Right? You let your son, not only did you let your son put out that corny ass diss track towards 50 Cent, you got your sons caught up in the lawsuits too. Woo, that's a testament to his parenting, Naughty Crew. Oh my God. And let's not forget how he had the drug mule with his twin minor daughters, all right? But he's brother love. The oxymoron of it all.
Basically telling people, keep that same energy when the smoke clears. Diddy, you posted on your page, time tells all. Yes, it does, sir. And it has told us that you are a liar. Okay, this is what I mean when I say people wake up every day and just volunteer lies. Diddy, how are we supposed to believe anything that comes out of your mouth? And furthermore, why should we not believe the rumors of things going in your mouth when you out here volunteering bold-faced lies? You would still be lying to us right now if it was no video. You didn't even apologize to Cassie in the video. Nor did you apologize for lying that you didn't do what you knew you was on tape.
He can't apologize to Cassie. She got him legally banned, and I think the 2022 acceptance speech of his achievement award put the nail in the casket for Cassie. Was like, oh hell no, this motherfucker just keep playing with me.
Doing. So who was this apology for? I'll tell you who it was for. Diddy's ego. Diddy's brain. Diddy and his handlers are looking at this all wrong. You trying to salvage his professional career. Let me be the first to tell you that's a wrap. Okay, you can't take away nothing Diddy has done professionally. Those records stand. You can't rewrite history. But Diddy.
I could, because they ain't his music. He built his career off the back of other artists, other people's talents. Let's just keep it real, all right? I never looked at him as a rapper. I always thought he was corny, just like his son. He passed the corny baton right down to his son. Let's not forget all the careers he robbed and ruined. And he was the only one that benefited from it. All his artists ended up broke. That's why him and Mace was beefing back in the day, because Mace felt like he was doing all the work and Diddy was taking all the credit. Let's not forget how he did the locks and the licks. The list go on. Total. Black Rob. Everybody. I think the only group that has long-term benefits after dealing with Diddy is 112. And that's because they knew how to handle their business.
Your motto was forever, can't stop, won't stop. It's time.
And take that, take that, take that. Take that, take that, take that. Well, Diddy, take this.
Time to stop. Okay, because it has stopped. All right, there's nothing else for you to do other than deal with the consequences of your actions. I don't even know what all the actions are, but you do. You can't run from yourself. You was trying to the last few weeks to run from yourself. Hell, you knew this tape existed since 2016. So you've actually been running from yourself for years. I don't care how many times you change your name. I don't care how many times you tell us you're changing your frequency. The best apology in life will always be changed behavior. You can't tell us your behavior has changed when up until
His behavior has not changed. Okay, you thought you went into rehab and you just got caught with the drug mule. Boy, bye. I call Bull Swinky all in all. Charlemagne, you get donkey of the day over here at the Naughty Love Movement. You got some nerve. When you got your own skeletons in your closet. Give us an update on that lawsuit. How's that going? Mm-hmm. Him or Joe Buttons had that same energy. Have we heard anything for Joe? I think he's the only one that have not responded to the video. Mr. I don't know why I would connect myself to that. No, what it is because Power 105 is under revolt. So Diddy kinda was his boss before he stepped down. That's right, Great T. Charlamagne cannot talk, honey. Not with that whole lawsuit with Jessica. The plea down Chester. Plea deal Chester. You need to take your own advice, Charlemagne, and shut the fuck up sometimes, okay? I've had enough of this donkey. He hung. Get off my screen. Damn. Shout out to the Shade Room for Captain Tito. TD Jakes also has something to say. He basically tried to denounce and separate himself from Diddy. Chow. Gave a whole sermon on chow. Shout out to the Shade
Requests that came in over social media that I happened just to see as I was coming to church. And the woman said to me, would you please pray for women who are living in danger in their own house? And there was something about the way she said it, and I know she's watching right now. There was something about the way she said it. It was a cry for help. And I realized something when I read what she said. As a father, and as a husband, and as a son, and a mama's boy at that, when I saw the images that have been floating all over the news all week, it became difficult to watch. The atrocious, degrading.
Why you ain't say his name? Because we all know who you talking about. This is the same pastor that would assist Diddy with harassing Cassie whenever she left. He will counsel Cassie to go back to Diddy. Keep that in mind. Here's another donkey of the day. Hee-haw. Come on, TD.
Demeaning, debauchery. I know who it was, but I saw my daughters. As a man, I saw my daughters, and it made me angry. It made me angry. And I thought, if it affected me like that as a man, how much more is that image a trigger for women?
Oh my God, I call false prophet. I call false prophet. This the same man that was talking Cassie into going back to her abuser. I call Bull Swinky. All right, come on, TD. Come on, because I need to move on. Come on with it.
Who have been through that, who are currently going through that, who are in the middle of that, who feel trapped in situations where you are being physically and emotionally.
And I have a lot of empathy for people who are going through this situation. Word of advice, go to the police. Don't go to your pastor, because not all of them have your best interests at heart, especially when your abuser is in their pockets. Come on.
And verbally abused. And it is possible to feel trapped and have a key to the door and still feel trapped in a situation you can't get out of. And it has, domestic violence has no particular color, age, or face. It can be sitting beside you today. You can be churched, you can be unchurched, you can be educated, you can be rich, you can be poor. But let me tell you something before we pray. And it's not always the man.
It's not always the man. It's a lot of entities, but guess what? You could also be
been swallowed up, swallowed
by the evils of the world. Did you have that same sentiment for Cassie when she came to, when you were counseling her? Did you advise her to press charges on her abuser? These are questions that come to mind. Remember in his speech, he thanked TD Jakes, he thanked Kim Porter, he thanked Cassie, he thanked Lorian, all the people that he victimized. Disgusting.
Let me tell you a couple of things before we pray. Both for the victims and the perpetrator. There's something you need to understand. If you got a rage you can't control, if you have an emotional problem, a mental health issue where you're bipolar, and your kids get scared when they hear your car coming home, you gotta get some help, dude.
Did you tell Diddy to get help? Did you advise Diddy to get help? Or did you get...
You ever been swallowed up? Swallowed up.
Did you get swallowed up by all the fame and the glitz and the glamour? You was at the parties, TD. You let us know.
You gotta get some help. You gotta come out of denial and get some help. Requests that came in over.
All right, so that's TD trying to distance himself now all of a sudden from Diddy. Juby Buggin says, I don't know who still goes to this man's church knowing he was at his parties. Okay? False prophets, Angela. Angela says he's sad. This who's representing a God. It's just not the true living God. He needs help also. Period. Period. But you know, the best response to the Diddy video, I love, my favorite response, Tiffany Red. Chill. Tiffany Red. She is also suing Diddy. She is Cassie's friend. Good morning, Kim. She is Cassie's longtime friend. She came forward when Cassie first dropped the lawsuit and kind of corroborated things for us. That's what I'm saying. I don't understand why people did not believe Cassie off the bat. There was so much evidence out there already, and why this video had to drop for people to be like, oh no, and denounce Diddy is for the life of me. But Tiffany Red said it best. Come on, girl, get up here.
Cut it out, Puff.
Cut it out. So you were disgusted back then, you're disgusted now. So let me ask you a question then. Was that the last time that you did that to her? Was that the last time you did that to any woman? If you're so disgusted and you went and you got all this help and you feel whatever. And if that's the case, why did you say enough is enough and say that she was lying? Say that all the things in her lawsuit are not true. That incident was in her lawsuit. I remember that incident because I was around. Remember? I remember her telling me about how you spent $50,000 to get rid of that video. Watching that video the other day was crazy because I thought no one was ever going to see it because of you. And now you're sorry? Really? Cry me a river, bro. You're not sorry. You're sorry you got caught. And I'm glad you don't want forgiveness because ain't nobody giving it to you over here. You know what you did. You're fine with your behavior. That's the bottom line. That is you. That person on that video is part of you. And that part of you needs to atone, needs to take whatever is coming to you because you have already sown these seeds. Take your punishment like a fucking man. Talking about you sorry. Get the fuck out of here.
Period.
Cut it out, Puff. Cut it.
Cut it the fuck out. Okay, period. That apology was for his ego. And he's such a narcissist, he really still think he could save his image. Like, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Roger Bonds, he sat down with Piers Morgan and he gave his reaction. Now, he is former security to head of security to Diddy. And he was also mentioning Cassie's lawsuit. This guy. Chill.
Can't just say anything you want to say and think that people gonna accept it. You know what I'm saying? I think it's a God syndrome, you know? The same way that he's been in a lot of trouble before and you could pay your way out. He knew those cameras was there, you know, but of course, as we heard, he came back to the hotel and he paid to get the footage, but didn't know, which Cassie said inside a complaint that they gave her a copy of the footage also. You know what I'm saying? So when you go through life just paying your way out, I really feel like he.
That's key right there. Cassie also got a copy of the footage. So everybody was thinking like the feds leaked it. I know I thought it, because where did it come from? Maybe Cassie provided the tape. Cassie is cooperating. Cassie's going to be the star witness. I'm telling y'all.
Wasn't sorry about that. Yeah, he might be sorry now. He's sorry that he got caught. But if that was a one-time incident, then I would say accept his apology. But I think in that apology, he said what he thought people wanted to hear.
How many times did you personally witness him be violent towards women?
Around 4 or 5 times.
And was that all with Cassie, or was it Cassie and other women?
I seen him with Cassie, and I seen him with Kim Porter, his kid's mother.
Right, who's now sadly no longer with us. But what did you see him do?
I've seen them get physical. I've seen him get really physical, grab him up. It was one time that Cassie mentioned inside her lawsuit where she said she had to go over to the London hotel. I was the one that was checking on her every day at the London hotel. You know what I'm saying? So I know that to be true. I seen him get into some wrestling and punching matches, and sometimes I felt like, what are you mad at? What are you upset about? Because it's a deeper anger when you hitting and punching a woman in that type of manner. And it's okay.
It's not okay, but he treated his own mama like this. Per Gene Deal, he laid hands on his mother. He has a deep-rooted hate towards women. He has a deep-rooted hate towards women. He views women as objects and property. I don't think this is okay. But he got a different energy when it comes to men. Shout out to 50 Cent for posting this.
It's understood if you have a problem with one woman and you seek things, but when you have a problem with every woman that you're dealing with, then I think that problem is inside of you.
What did you see him do with Kim Porter?
I seen him inside the car, grab her up. I seen him smack her, you know. And one thing about Kim is Kim got to the point where she fought back because she realized how powerful she was. It was one incident on Sunset Boulevard in front of the Beverly Hills Hotel where I just seen the car rocking back and forth. You can't just say anything you want to say and think that people going to accept it. You know what I'm saying? I think it's a God syndrome, you know, the same way.
All right, Roger Bonds. Too little, too late, okay? Now, in this interview, because I watched the whole interview this morning, he also said, like, he tried to encourage Cassie to get away and things like that. And Cassie would turn around and tell Diddy. And then they would be under fire and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, I would have quit. Like, why would you stand by? He's a monster. You just enabled him. That's basically what you did. Now, Bonds is catching backlash as a result of this interview. And he's like, F you, and we like, F you. You need to start speaking up and stop holding secrets. And ultimately, Roger Bonds, I feel like, because he did mention his son's situation, him being locked up in Africa and things like that, he was dependent on Diddy to help him get out of that situation, and it just didn't go the way he thought it would. And now that's why he's speaking out, and the fact that Cassie mentioned him in a lawsuit. But he's catching backlash now.
Everybody who don't understand what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, Y'all could send all the messages y'all want. Y'all could send all the threats y'all want. Y'all could call me old. Y'all could call me whatever y'all want to call me. It don't bother me. As long as you don't run up on me, as long as you don't invade my space, we cool. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. I don't know y'all. Half of y'all, most of y'all puff don't know y'all just dick riding and standing up for a nigga who could beat up your mother, beat up your sister, beat up your daughter, beat up everything. Yeah,
But then you just stand by and watch him do this.
that's a lot of reasons why I'm doing this. You know what I'm saying? But don't say that I didn't speak up and don't say I didn't come between them. Read the lawsuit before you come at me and say, yo, you did this, you did that, you didn't do this, do that. And all you washed up niggas, y'all could save it, man. This is for the women's period. This ain't even for you niggas that's saying slick shit to me because none of y'all niggas that say slick shit to me straight up and down. And if y'all niggas willing to meet your demise over a month, and everybody who don't understand what I'm doing, why I'm doing it.
All right, so you doing it for the money, Roger. Period. You got a price on your head with the information. You taking advantage of the situation. You really don't have anyone's best interest at heart. That's just what I see. I don't know the man personally or whatever. I just think you see opportunities for a money grab, and people are willing to pay to hear what you have to say. Hey, Miss Brenda, good afternoon. Okay. Scrappy is going off on a tangent. He was seen posting under Diddy's video, under Diddy's post in support of him, and to now he wants to grow his own eyes and have something to say. Okay, let's get shout out to Piers Morgan is real controversial. It just so happened he sat down with him, so that's where I got the sound bites for. I don't always agree with Piers Morgan and what he has to say. So here's little Scrappy.
Diddy won't pay me right now. I take the favor, just cause, just straight up. I'll take the favor, cause I don't care about no apology and all that. You know what I'm saying? Cause it's one for a woman to the dog shit out you, and you say, "Oh, I lost my mind," and we can kind of look at it like, "Oh yeah, cuz got nothing two piece that failed. He kind of lost it," but nah, cuz the way he did, Shawty, that was foul. Man. That was some real shit. And you can tell he was doing that shit for a long time, cause she was like, she was frantic. You know what I'm saying? So
So you ain't know how did he behave? You cannot tell me all these people didn't know about the way this man carried himself. And I just call bull swanky on all these mofos. But they just don't want to. He trying to backtrack now because he don't want to be associated because birds of a feather flock together. Let's just call it what it is. And now they got so much smoke for Diddy.
I don't be on that shit. Got my mother daughters, and I about my daughters, every last one of them,
Thanks,
and my
young
sister,
one. Thank you.
and my sister. So off with that shit, man. Y'all go to them other mother pages that was cool with them, that y'all seen around and that knew that. You feel what I'm saying? Get out my mother page with that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Go somebody else pay with that shit. Diddy walk pay me right now and take the favor. Just cause. Trying to on purpose bring it down. You ain't even got no proof. I ain't never said no shit like that. Never. So go find that shit. All y'all blogs, go find it. I'll sit right here. And if y'all find some shit, I apologize. But I guarantee you ain't gonna find no shit while I'm saying Cassie was lying. Is that her name, Cassie?
He don't even
You
know
know what I'm
her
saying? I ain't
name.
gonna never say no shit like that. Now when trying to on purpose bring it down, you ain't even got no proof. I ain't never said no shit like that. Never. So go find that shit. All y'all blogs, go find it. I'll sit right here. And if y'all find some shit, I apologize. But I guarantee you ain't gonna find no shit while I'm saying Cassie was lying. Is that her name, Cassie?
All right. This is a post. Diddy posted time tells truth. Yes, it does, Diddy. The truth is out on you. And this is the real little Scrappy. Live out the lie. Whatever that means. Whatever that means. So Scrappy is in his feelings. quite frankly, I don't care. Like, because none of these mofos had nothing to say. Joe Buttons, where you at? I'm interested to hear what you got to say about the video. You got something to say about everything else. All right. So the Shade Room reported, because a lot of people were saying, why didn't Diddy say Cassie's name? He's legally barred from saying her name. That's a part of their lawsuit agreement. Also, her lawyer has been speaking on her behalf. So shout out to the Shade Room. Diddy reportedly barred from saying Cassie's name in public after settlement. So according to TMZ, Diddy and Cassie legally barred from speaking about each other in public. November 2023 lawsuit. So that's why he didn't say her name. He couldn't. All right. Lawyer spoke out in regards to the situation. Make sure y'all hitting that like button. And Cassie's smart. She's letting her lawyer do the talking for her. She doesn't want to violate any NDA because if she does, she could be sued and the money would have to be returned. So Cassie's attorney issues a statement to the Weekly following Diddy's apology. Combs' most recent statement is more about himself than the many people he has. Cassie and multiple other women came forward. He denied everything and suggested that his victims were looking for a payday. That he was only compelled to apologize once his repeated denials were proven false shows his pathetic desperation, swayed by his disingenuous words.
It's so difficult to reflect.
Shut up. I don't even want to hear that apology no more because it's bull swanky. Yes, Joe Biden, he's a woman too, and that's why he's shutting the fuck up, and that's why he was distancing his from everything when it first kicked off. All right, Stephen A. Smith had to chime in. Child, come on, Stephen, what you got to say? He get on my nerves.
Because I want to know first and foremost who the hell was the PR person or the advisor or somebody who was dumb enough to tell him to do that bullshit video. It's just dumb. Just dumb. But I'll get into all of that in a minute. Because before I go any further into my opinion, I want to show that of another person who spoke out. The one and only Ryan Clark, football analyst extraordinaire, who had this to say on his very, very, very popular podcast, The Pivot.
The first thing, and we need to be honest, like Sean Combs is a bitch.
Yeah.
Right? And I think the men who are around him and knew he was that, they bitches too. I do have two little girls, and we sort of got into the conversation when he was brought up by Floyd Mayweather, and some of the things he was saying is like, no, if he did those things, he's a monster. If he did those things, he should rot in jail. And it's not to say that he should be in a place to where he could never be forgiven. That's between him and God. That's between him and Cassie. But we can look at that as men and say that some things you don't get to come back from.
Period.
There are things that you don't get to come back from. And I'm very, very similar to my brother Ryan Clark from the standpoint that I believe America is the land of second chances. I'm usually of the mindset that everybody deserves second chances. Not rapists, not murderers, not pedophiles, but for the most part, I'm good with second chances. The problem is that doesn't apply here with Sean P. Diddy Combs. Because you see, the second chance is if you had come out immediately acknowledging that you were wrong once the accusations were first levied against you, instead of excoriating those who were throwing the allegations out against you, like Cassie Ventura. The fact that there's a quote from just this past December, which you emphatically, adamantly, categorically denying there was any truth to what was being said, throws that second chance right out the window. I don't enjoy saying this. I've met P. Diddy a few times over the years, always cool with me. That apology was bullshit. It was embarrassing. I don't know who told him, who thought for a second that it would work. 50 Cent was on his Instagram page. Just go look at it. Saying the same thing. Who advised him to do this? This is bad. This ain't going to work.
Who advised? Diddy is such a narcissist. He won't listen to nobody. He did that on his own, I believe. He really believed he could turn this around. Well, I disagree about the second chances. Diddy has had 30 years of chances in swindling and buying his way out of ish. It's time to pay the piper. It's time to pay the piper. It's time for him to be held accountable, and he need to man up and face what he need to face. He better off just shutting the fuck up. Period. Now Shine, here he comes. I just feel like all these people that are speaking up all of a sudden, they all cowards. Because y'all had opportunities. This is my problem with Shine. It was all good when he was funding your political career. Y'all was cool. You forgave him. Now all of a sudden this video come out. After he done ran you up a river, got you deported, you had to spend 9 years of your life in prison behind this man. Then that he left you out to dry. I wouldn't have took a fucking dollar from him. I don't care how much I aspired to be in politics and things like that. I wouldn't have took a dollar from him. But now that this video came out, now you feel the courage to come out and denounce him. Shout out to the Shade Room. So Shine sides with Cassie and all the other victims who've made horrendous allegations against Diddy. Shine made it clear that he's choosing sides when it comes to Diddy and all his alleged victims, including Cassie. You weren't a victim, Shine? On Sunday, May 19, a former Bad Boy rapper slammed Sean Combs' behavior in the 2016 of him assaulting Cassie. As previously reported, CNN exclusively reported the surveillance video of. We know all of this. So on Instagram, that he wants nothing to do with people who commit domestic violence. He is now a politician and believes he was deported there after serving 10 years in prison for a 1999 nightclub blicky involving Diddy. Shine said that he believes he was the fall guy for the. And as you all know, the victim came forward recently, and she still said Sean Combs was the one that did it. Okay? Shine quoted, oh shit. I vehemently denounced the repugnant behavior of Sean on a video in which he is seen physically assaulting Mrs. Cassie Ventura. Fine. There is no place for violence against women anywhere on the planet. As a father of precious daughters, a global citizen, and the next prime minister of Belize, I want absolutely nothing to do with people who engage in of diabolical behavior. So additionally, Sean shared that his prayers are with Ventura Fine and all the other victims who have come forward with horrendous allegations against Mr. Combs. Good morning, Bree. I'm at a loss for words when I, like, naughty crew.
That's suspicious. That's weird.
Because even when he came forward after the victim came forward and said that Diddy flickied her in the face, he still kind of was like, to me, dancing around the situation. He wouldn't say the name directly. But now that this video came out, you got kahuna. Make it make sense to me. But you took money to fund your political career for him, and now you want to distance yourself? You been knew what kind of monster he was from when he got you hemmed up. Yo, when that Blicky happened in 1999, Diddy immediately separated himself from Sean. He wouldn't pay for his legal defense. Diddy had all our attorneys on him, and they made sure Sean took the fall for it. They paid off witnesses. Same thing, same pattern. He paid the club for video footage. Same pattern, same patterns of behavior. And now a videotape comes out. Now you're denouncing him? Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. I guess him funding your political career was reparations, right? Make it make sense. Make people. Kelly Price also spoke out. This bitch. Some people just need to learn to be quiet. And I think in the days of social media, everybody feels like they have a voice and something should be shared, or their opinion should count and stuff like that. These stars need to learn how to shut the fuck up. Shout out to Baller Alert. Kelly Price responds to backlash after sending prayers to Diddy. Social media reacts. Hold on. Oh. Yeah, this is she posted under Diddy video. Yes, and Price has a history with Diddy. She is famous for doing a hook on More Money, More Problems. I don't know what they want from me. It's like the more money, and it said that Diddy body shamed her back then. All right, so Kelly Price responds to the backlash. She sent prayers to Diddy, apologies. This person says Christians like Kelly Price really ruffle my feathers. She makes us look bad. This is why I don't trust Christians. This man has done wicked things to countless people, and you are defending him and throwing around God's name with evil intentions. Wow. This person says, "Girl, Kelly Price, girl, you in Heartbreak Hotel." Honestly, I'm happy Kelly Price's friends stole her man. Whew, they going in. If you read the actual lawsuit, you know this is truly unhinged. This person says Kelly Price watched the same video we did and decided the best course of action was to try and uplift Diddy. Oh. Here's her response.
I came here to say this. I do realize that when you put something out, you leave it up to the person who hears it or sees it. It's really up to how they choose to comprehend it. Some of you got it, some of you did not. I could give you the whole religious thing, which if you are a real Kelly Price follower, you know I'm not church. I love God because I stick with where there are humans, there is the opportunity for there to be lots of error because we are all made of flesh. All I came here to
Let's see. I get it. I get it. But she's been watching just like the rest of us. The type of person I think Diddy is, he's beyond prayer. I mean, he need to go and repent, and really atone for his sins. And I'm just tired of the selective outrage. And when people are against the wall, the first thing they want to do is throw God in it. Diddy did that in his apology. It's nothing God about him. It's everything the devil, Satan, the devil. The things, the things that Cassie said in that lawsuit, down to her getting implants, and he didn't like the size, and he made the doctor open her back up within a week. He made the doctor redo them. That's evil. That's pure evil. That man has a deep seated hatred towards women. Period. And that goes back to his mama, but he gotta go get his therapy when it comes to that. I'm really quite tired of the. I'm waiting for the mugshot. If y'all gonna arrest him, I'm waiting for the mugshot. If y'all got enough proof to indict him, I'm waiting for the mugshot, because I'm just so tired of these Hollywood twisted celebrities and their point of views. They all need to shut the fuck up. Seriously, if you ask me, they all sick. If y'all gonna arrest them, bring the charges. Bring the charges. But I'm just tired of all these celebrities trolling and trying to get some attention off of it, when a lot of y'all witnessed this heinous behavior and y'all did nothing. Because the next he have in the music industry. And Diddy is the type, if you don't bend to his will, he'll end your career. This is the bottom line. Y'all was scared. Y'all was cowards. And I'm just the type, like, if I see wrongdoing, I'm gonna do what I can in that situation to correct it. It ain't gonna matter. Career, I can always make my own way. I'm not putting all my eggs in one basket with one mofo control how far I go. I control my destiny. I control how far I go. I'm just over it. I'm just over it. Let's move on. Amber Rose decided to deal with Donald Trump. Fuck out of here. This bitch. She'll do anything for clout. She knows she not relevant no more. Anything. Anything. The Puerto Rican princess called her out. Like, this chick was on College Hill talking about she an atheist and all like that. Now, Trump is a devout Catholic. Okay? She is a true Karen. She is a true Karen. Child. Relevant anymore. Tired of her too. Go sit down somewhere. Oh, I forgot. Oh, I have one more. Cameron, I'm sorry about the Diddy stuff. Cameron, before we get into Amber, Cameron went off on the CNN news anchor. Why he do this lady like this? But he ratchet. Them Harlem niggas is different. Remember I told you that. And Diddy from Harlem. I'm just saying. He went off. I kind of understand why he went off. And the anchor should have took Q. All right. Shout out to the author caption is.
Thanks for being here. First, when you saw that video of Diddy, Cassie in that hotel. Did you recognize that Sean Combs?
What I want to say, first of all, when I seen the video, everything in the video is egregious. I'm against. I don't support all the charges that's alleged against him. I don't support any of that trafficking, minors, domestic violence. I'm totally against it. So when I seen the video, yeah, I was kind of upset with it. No, being that I know him, he's not necessarily a friend, but yeah, I was upset when I seen it. But
Did you
as far as
recognize
everything I
him?
just said,
Did you recognize
I
that kind of
wasn't.
anger at all from your
I don't know him like
experiences?
that. What do you mean? Do I be recognized? Did I recognize him? I seen him. What do you mean my experiences? I seen him and I thought it was disgusting. I didn't do a zoom in to see if it was really him or nothing, but he admitted it was him. So yeah, it was him.
What did you think about the apology that he gave in that other video?
Ain't me for this. The apology ain't for me to decide. For Cassie. What I think about it don't matter. He ain't do nothing to me. Cassie need to ask Cassie if she accept the apology. I told you how I feel. I said what I said.
I want to play a conversation that you had on your podcast back in September with Mace. Listen.
Yeah.
When you had your record deal, why did you take me to Biggie Smalls and not Bad Boy?
Man, it's almost gonna bring me to tears to say this. I just, being that I saw you as such a good friend, I wanted to put you with somebody I knew with.
Thank you, man. I really appreciate that. A lot of people ask me that on Instagram, man. Don't have me just out here crying and shit, man. I don't want to get emotional in here, man.
Instantly, I knew Biggie would do right by you.
Can you tell us a little bit more about that? I mean, is there something known in the industry about how Diddy treated his artists?
So I'm going to get some cheeks after this horsepower joint.
Cheeks? Oh my God. Let me tell you something. This news anchor, she set herself up for this. All right. And Cameron was not having it. Like, are you here to interview me or to find out about Diddler?
I'm just going off what Mace said. Mace took me to Biggie. I don't really know Puffers like Mace no Puff. So I appreciate what Mace said. And of course, that's my brother. So if he felt that way, then he felt that way. I can't really tell you how Puff moves or anything like that. Mace may know better than me because he was signed to Puff. I wasn't. But my show does come on at 8 a.m. Eastern on YouTube. It's called It Is What It Is. And y'all make sure y'all check it out. I mean, I might get some more information out of Mace from there. But for me to tell you how Puff act and all that, I don't know. I never was signed to him.
Yeah. What about the industry in general? I mean, so many people have pointed out that Diddy couldn't get away with this stuff if there weren't a lot of people protecting him. Do you think that's the case?
Who the talent agent for this joint? Like, you think I'll be sitting around watching what Diddy do and all this? I didn't know this was a Diddy joint that y'all invited me to. Who booked me for this joint?
All right.
Wow, and I don't be sitting
Cameron,
around watching Diddy and all that. Yeah,
thanks,
man, come on, man.
Thanks for
crazy,
joining
man.
us. Thank you for your time tonight.
Yo, thank you for having me. You enjoy it.
Yo! Let me see what y'all said in the comments. Because Torbe said they wanted Cam to do their work, and he said, hell nah. Them Harlem, I'm telling them Harlem niggas, they different. People mad at Cam. It's so selective outrage. I'm not mad at Cam because, like, how many questions can you ask me about Diddy? I already said I don't really know him like that. He know him from the industry, but he not friends with him. James, hey James. He said, was that a jello shot? Couture Bay said it's a pink rhino. Exact girl. Yes, Bree. Girl, she'll do the same if they ask about the media predators. Yes, they be trying. See, Cameron is smart. He's very smart business wise, and he's media trained, but he gonna always put his hood twist on everything. I mean, you saw him like, yo, I'm about to get some cheeks. He probably was flirting with her. Now Like, girl, if you don't stop asking me about the diddler and get over here. Hashtag no Diddy, fuck Diddy. All right, I don't have time for that. You want to hear? He plugged his business though. He was like, I'm on CNN. He plugged his business. Smart businessman. Okay. I'm not mad at Cameron. Could have been the same way. Did you call me here to ask about Diddy? Oh, child. So Amber Rose as decided to endorse Trump. And by the way, now the mayor talking about taking the key away from Diddy. I mean, why did he get one in the first place? Do you see how many incidents he was involved in through the years and y'all going to give him a key? That's what I'm talking about. The selective outrage, like consistency, people. He faces becoming the first person to have the key to the city revolt. Wow. He should have never had it in the first place. Shout out to the Shade Room. She posted to Twitter, Trump 2024. Amber Rose steps into the Shade Room of Donald Trump. Laugh my ass off. Y'all think Biden cares about black people? Sad. Do your research. I did. I always put women first. Y'all want biological men in women's sports. Trump supporters. Trump supports the most reasonable compromise on abortion. Stop being brainwashed because we're people of color. Now you're a person of color, Amber Rose. Make your own decisions.
Many people have asked me what my position is on abortion and abortion rights, especially since I was proudly the person responsible for the ending of something that all legal scholars, both sides, wanted and, in fact, demanded be ended. Roe v. Wade. My view is now that we have abortion where everybody wanted it from a legal standpoint, the states will determine by vote or legislation or perhaps both, and whatever they decide must be the law of the land. In this case, the law of the state. Many states will be different. Many will have a different number of weeks, or some will have more conservative than others, and that's what they will be. At the end of the day, this is all about the will of the people. You must follow your heart or, in many cases, your religion or your faith. Like Ronald.
That I see what y'all saying. It's the oxymoron. Oh, he helped get Roe versus Wade turned over. You stand with women. You sound
that was taken away in Roe v. Wade, and protect Roe v. Wade. Give every woman a consular right. The Vice President and I are doing everything to protect access to reproductive health care.
So Amber Rose, are you doing your homework? Or are you just clout chasing, Karen? She's disgusting. She's disgusting. I don't even think she did her homework. But Jocelyn chimed in because you know the Puerto Rican princess laid them paws on her on College Hill. Like, I'm tired of her. I'm tired of this hoe. You know I beat bitches up. That's what Jocelyn said. All right. Shout out to the talk of shame. So Jocelyn comments on Amber Rose and her a Trump. She said, "I think Karen is eggplant in her shithole. Grab her by the cat." Exactly.
Stop being so sensitive because you and I are very cool. So for you to
yeah,
do
but
that,
it's not about being sensitive.
But you are being sensitive.
No, but if you're not a mixed
you're not white though. You're black.
My father is white though.
Okay, but to me, your mother's.
But that's not about you. It's about me.
It is about me when I feel like saying what the fuck I want to say. You can't check me on that. And if you go and check me, then check me.
Okay. I checked you. I'm checking you now.
But you're not, because I don't give a fuck about how you feel.
Well, I don't give a fuck either then, because I can say the same thing about you.
I don't consider you a white person. So that's the
But it's not about what you consider. That's the whole point.
You mix like me. You mix like, you know what's your problem? Your problem is that you really want to be a white girl.
Jocelyn called. That's what she was mad about. Jocelyn called her out, and Jocelyn has a lot of things about her I don't agree with, but when it comes to stuff like this, she stand on business.
Let's just get down to the point.
Jocelyn!
No, Professor. Let's get down to the point.
Jocelyn.
Your problem is that you really don't even want to be black. She's conflicted with her blackness. Stop being so...
This is on college too.
See, when I was growing up, I chose to be black. I was born in Puerto Rico, a Spanish-speaking place, so I'm a black Hispanic. But Amber, she don't know how to behave in black places or in white places. She feel like she got to cater to each of them. But I damn sure know that she doesn't cater to nothing black.
Wait.
Nah, you want to go there? Let me finish. There she go. Cry, baby.
Amber threw them hands first, and Jocelyn ragged her. Check out that episode on I think they cut it out because they didn't want any violence attached to it, and they be going to Black HBCU. Now that I gave y'all the full perspective, y'all let me know what y'all think about Amber Rose endorsing Trump. Girl, bye. Couture Bay said, I stand with Jocelyn, period. Juby Buggins says, I could never forgive him for the Puerto Rico stunts, for instigating white hate, and for violating women's rights. He's not my president. Trump who? Couture Bay said, Amber Rose been anti-black for decades now, okay? Danny Omega said, I remember this. Her father left her poor and caused the demise of her marriage. She is a white identifier. Yes, James. At least Jocelyn embraces her blackness. Okay? Danny said, I'm not surprised about Amber. Airhead. Period. So, Amber Rose, you look dumb. You go on the list for Donkey of the Day. Hee-haw. Like, go somewhere and find a club. Go plan another slut walk. Seriously. Like, go sit down somewhere. Go sit down somewhere. Ugh, I just can't even respect it at all. All right, y'all. I'm about to close the show. It's enough. Like Diddy has taken over the internet, and guess what? Until he started losing, and I think they said he lost 100,000 followers. He's got 19 point something million followers. Until following start diminishing, I don't want to hear shit about Diddy. I don't want to hear it. So Red Lobster is officially filing bankruptcy. No more biscuits. I think the franchise is taking a hit. First, we heard that they was closing a bunch of stores, and shout out to Hollywood, Red Lobster officially files for bankruptcy, cites $1 billion in debt, which I was surprised. Like, yeah, so this is the first story that came out. Red Lobster shuts down multiple locations as company prepares to file for bankruptcy. All right, as expected, Red Lobster has moved forward with the plans to officially the popular restaurant that was once known for shrimp and lobster to middle-class America bankruptcy this Monday. The restaurant chain, which grew to become the largest of its kind in the world, cited a staggering $1 billion in debt and a mere $30 million in available cash. As a means to stay afloat, Red Lobster has decided to sell its business to its lenders. Do y'all think this is the end of Red Lobster? I don't know. You shocked. Okay, James said Chili's is next. All right. I'm not shocked. For my seafood, Red Lobster is not my go-to. I like my seafood fresh. I'm from the East Coast. All right, we like our seafood fresh. And Red Lobster is the last place I go. I mean, when I did go to Red Lobster, I mainly got the biscuits. I ain't go there for their lobsters. I was shocked that they was $1 million in debt though. Okay, Couture Bay said they have great drink specials. Chili's is next. I think somebody's gonna buy the franchise. They've been around for a long time. Why wouldn't you take advantage of that? Hmm. They whole videos of sex red fighting. I'm like, this world is going to hell. Shout out to Michelle. She slayed her. She's on Broadway. Michelle Williams, Destiny Child. That's what's up. Shout out to the
A
neighborhood.
little touch of magic in a world obsessed with science. For those who'd pay the price.
Go ahead, Michelle. Congratulations to her. I'm see. Well, they saying we're in Chicago until June 2nd, and then we'll make our Broadway debut in New York City starting in October. I'm here for it. I'll go see Michelle. All right, let me end the show with this. Right? A lot of people compare New York to New Jersey, right? And then New York always trying to take our stuff away. Let's see what this commentator has to say about it. Y'all let me know what y'all think.
Fuck you looking at? I don't know. I just feel like we're better than y'all. What? No, it's no wait. You dead ass? I'm really not understanding the joke. We got cheaper prices and we got Jersey Club music. Yeah. Oh, correction, Pookie. That's all y'all have. Y'all gotta drive to your local corner stores and they shut down like 8, 9 o'clock. I ain't gonna lie. That's tough. And I'd be tight if I was you. Mm-hmm. That's why I got a rat problem. Oh, really? Well, that's why y'all dress weird. No drip, half an ass. Well, we got Six Flags. And that's cute. I'm gonna let you have that. But our food tastes better than yours, so not too fucking much. Well, at the end of the day, we got better lingo. So now you really about to get me tight for real. You know y'all talk just like us. You want to be us so badly. Fuck you looking at? I don't know. I just feel like we're better than y'all. What? No, it's no wait. You dead ass?
That's how it be. Like New York versus New Jersey. We really one in the same, no? A lot of people think I have a New York accent. Brownsville specific, but I just got an East Coast accent. I can't help it. Oh, good point, you be bugging about Red Lobster. Yeah. Like, all these seafood boil spots is taking over. Yeah. Red Lobster, it kind of made my stomach hurt. She's staying her Broadway back. Yes, people sleep on Jersey. Jersey strong. Jersey strong. People damn sure sleep on Jersey all the time. I don't know. I always be back and forth between New York and here. I got family over in Brooklyn and stuff like that. I go to New York for a lot of different things. I like shopping over there and stuff like that. Especially when I do my festivals. I always go over there to the wholesale district. Jersey all the way, yeah. So I mean New York has its benefits, but it's mad expensive. That's what I say. Uh so some teachers decided to dress like students. I thought this was cute. Try to end the show on a positive note. All this Diddy stuff is depressing.
Huh?
jacket on. My mom see me walk out the house like this. What you say? I couldn't hear you. My headphones on.
It's turned off.
Oh God. Oh God.
Bro, leave me alone. My teacher said I could be out here. Stop.
Ladies, pay attention. We're taking notes. Can you
Hold
look
on,
up
I
here?
just gotta get this done. Just hold on, real quick.
I'm about to move on to the next
These kids are different. Bottom
slide.
line.
It's for your
But I thought it was satire, and I thought it was cute that the teacher shot flip it, because these kids are different. You know, we used to get dressed to go to school. These kids don't even get dressed; they wear pajamas to school. All right. Just wanted to end the show on a lighter note. I hope you all have a beautiful, blessed day. Seriously, and as you move through your day, make sure like all of the stuff Diddy, even the Kendrick Lamar and Drake beat, that's all distractions, right? Pay attention to what's going on in politics. Shout out to Joey Beauty. She talked about the prime minister that got killed in a helicopter, all suspicious, all weird. They're trying to distract us people from what's really going on. So pay close attention to your money and your politics. And don't get
You ever been swallowed up? Swallowed up.
don't get swallowed up by the evils of the world. Pay attention. They doing all of this to distract us. So make sure
ever in life. I stand on business. You drop me somewhere, I stand on business. You drop me in your hood, I stand on business. I don't feel like you stand on business. Yeah.
stand on business. 10 toes down. All right. Don't let use your logical mind and think for yourself. Anybody got beef? I ain't scared. Pull up.
You don't want no problems, you just talk like you do. Hey, so you that you don't want no problems, you
Period. I hope you all have a beautiful, blessed day. Until next time, Night Crew, I'm out. One.